Hi guys, welcome to this Hot Mess Express video. I'm Sam. We're doing a Winnie the Pooh Valentine's Day today. If you could please like, share, subscribe with your friends and family, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Let's start. So today we're going to be doing a 10 finger. I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold here. My voice is so raunchy, but we are doing a 10 finger press on nail set, Winnie the Pooh Valentine's Day, super cutesy. So here I'm just filing them around, shaping them up real nice. If you see me flipping it over, it's good. I'm just making sure they're straight. This is my inspo. How cute are these? Some 3D moments. Yep, so we're just filing, getting them nice and crisp. So we can get it started. And then it's gonna, yeah, you see these sticky tab things? So I was fed up with that pink glue stuff and I ended up switching them out to this. First time I tried this method and I really liked it. I also buffed them off camera. So I'm just wiping them down with alcohol so we can start painting them. I'm getting over a cold and this is just killing me. But we're gonna get this done. I'm determined. So these are the colors I'm using. Lemon Freeze. Oops, I did it again. Gel paint. This Temu gel paint. Well, I don't even know if it's gel paint because it's a little bit thinner viscosity, but that is black, white, another fuchsia Temu gel paint, look-alike gel polish, gel monster base, Valentino. Love these stuff. This is a 3D yellow that I ended up not using. I ended up using a white, but we'll see later. These white bows from Temu. Caviar beads again from Temu. This jelly color from the nail, that's the brand. It's a Korean brand, but I ended up not using it again because it was just a little too green for me. Green undertone. So, oh, and this milky white I forgot to mention. So, here we're gonna start doing a 2-layer milky white base. On this figure, we're gonna. I didn't even. Oh my god! Now that I'm doing this, I didn't even put like the sketch I drew on my iPad. How funny of like what it's gonna look like, but that's okay. Let it be mysterious. Please disregard how I polish because I did these two thumbs without my glasses on and I just could not see well. As you can tell later on as the video goes by, for these two thumbs that it's Hot Mess Express for real. So here I'm flipping them upside down a little bit, giving them a little twist and shake so that polish can level out nice and it can look nice and even. That way, lost my words there. That way it just looks nice and real see-through, but some people like to do 3 layers. I'm a big fan of real milky white, like see-through milky white, so here I tried to use the jelly color, but when I polished it and I tried it, it was just too much of a like highlighter yellow undertone, and I was looking for more of a like baby yellow, you know? And so I ended up not using it, but I don't know why I thought of this like this. I could have just used the color by itself, but here I mixed that Valentino light yellow, that baby yellow, with some top coat, thinking it would thin out a little bit, but it really didn't. And we're gonna do a checkerboard design. So here we're doing a checkerboard. And I ended up actually converting these two thumbs to milky white and yellow ombre with I think I did put chrome on them at the end. I don't really remember, but we'll see. Just because I did not like this design, I think the bubbles that I'm putting, well, trying to do bubbles on them, did not complement it at all. Just because I did not use the right product, right? So I feel like if I would have used maybe like a liquid gel mixed with this color, I gave it the bubbles, it would have looked cuter, but I didn't. So here's just me trying to make it work, right? Which I ended up booting to the side later and changing it up all the way. I will say though, the ombre did look really good with this at the end. So here's the other thumb. And I would like to mention, like, Sam, why don't you just flash cure? Or that would be so much easier and less time consuming. I would if I had one. But I didn't. Until just recently. I actually just recently ordered one. To try it out. I hear lots of good things about it. So hopefully maybe it'll cut my time. Hopefully by like a quarter. Like cut it 1/4 off. Just because putting him into the big lamp is so time consuming. And like you kind of just sit there like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because I really don't want to start on something else and it's dry in 60 seconds. I don't know. I like to do one finger at a time. I like to take my time. I feel like if I do too much at once, I get too overwhelmed and then I get lost in like what I'm doing and I don't focus. So I like to just one finger at a time. I know some people like they're like one finger at a time. That's wow. But yeah, that's just my method. Usually I'm so much more like upbeat when I talk. This cold that I'm getting over is just killing me. And so it's a monotone girly today, I guess. Talking in my soft voice. In my soft era. I don't even talk like that, but I love that. Moving on to 2 index fingers. After those other fingers, I probably did not debut because I did not use them. So, the final design of the thumbs. So here I'm just using that same Valentino yellow. I wish I had the color, right? But I'll, I'll put it down below in the description what this color is. Beautiful baby yellow. Love it, love it, love it. And we're gonna dry. Here I have gloves on. I don't know why do I have gloves on? I think I'm gonna do some 3D things with this. And so, fun fact about me, I despise how gloves feel. Oh yeah, we are doing some 3D. I despise how gloves feel on the hands, especially because, as you can tell, these are, I guess, cream color, like natural color gloves, right? And you can see how sweaty my hands get. I am a sweaty hand girly, and that is just not ideal for someone who wears latex gloves. Wow, can't even speak. So here we're using the Crisania Neri. I hope I'm not butchering her name. I just love her product. Um, please bear with me. I don't mean this like rudely or to insult anyone. I promise. I'm just learning. So here we're doing a second layer of this yellow just so it can be nice and full coverage. Oh. Okay, and here I sped it up a little too fast, but that's okay. Here you're gonna see me pretty much like fighting for my life just to get two bumblebee wings and a little bumblebee body. Because I don't have perception of size. Very much so. Like I said, I'm still learning about a lot of this stuff and trial and error and all that kind of things. I am by no means an expert at all. So yeah, here you will see me shaping and forming and making balls and all kinds of things just to get a little bumblebee onto here. So here we are. This is a silicone tip. I'm not gonna call it a pencil. It's not a pencil, but you know what I'm talking about. This silicone tip brush. I guess we're gonna call it a brush, right? To form it out, cleaning it. I mean, I dip it in alcohol and kind of touch off the excess. That's why it looks a little wet. But we're just forming up the bumblebee so we can paint him and make him look cute. Yellow color. It's actually a really good color. Please don't come for me for dipping my brushes into my pot. Some people think that's so criminal. I'm like, this is my at-home color, so it's okay. So here, yep, I'm just painting his body yellow, trying to level out this color, and we're gonna give him two black bumblebee-like stripes. So we're just... This is I think, this brush I'm using is a 15mm. I think this is a double trouble from Ballpit collection, where one side is a brush, one side is a little cleaning brush that you'll see me using every once in a while. And I love these brushes. It's nothing more convenient than just having to flip your brush. one side to the other. Having to flip your brush one side to the other just to clean it and not put it down. This video is called Hot Mess Express for a reason, because I am the Hot Mess Express when I draw and do stuff. So we're gonna give it 2 eyes, a smile, and you won't see me here, but we're gonna add a little blush cheek look-alike right here. And so here I realized that he looks like a Pac-Man eating the black dots, right, when it's supposed to be at the back of his body, but that's okay. I guess we all make mistakes sometimes, but look at how adorable. And we're gonna do the next one. So for this Bumblebee, I was really fighting for my life. Like, here I pressed him wrong, so you see, yep, there he goes. Look, you see, I'm trying to fix it without having to take it off. It was way too big. He was not, it just wasn't my day, I guess. So you're gonna see me take him off all the way, have to reshape him. You see. These things are so funny. I love doing this. So you see me fighting for my life here, right? I hope everyone sees that. So trying to make it work for the most part. I just didn't. Once I feel like something looks okay, I won't sit there to get real nitpicky with it, because then I feel like I mess it up even more eventually. So yeah, here I'm just trying to clean around it, get the excess residue off from me brushing it, and alcohol and all the things. So here, look, the body was not sticking just because, you see, I had, I guess, cleansed too much and there was no inhibition layer. So here I was fighting for my life. I was like, why isn't he sticking? So I ended up putting it down, and I ended up getting a newer ball, and that stuck like really nice. So here I am, just fixing him up, making him look good. We can dry him and paint him. Alright, we're gonna paint him yellow. I've been trying really hard to stay in frame. This is really my first YouTube video, and I'm working on it. We're getting better and better. I used to not be in frame ever, and I would just have 20-30 minutes of table time because I was never in frame. So we're getting there. Bump my tripod. So here we have the back of the Bumblebee for a hot minute. I don't know what happened there. Yep, and we're gonna paint him. For those who may wonder, yes, I do have tattoos on my hands. I have 4 tattoos on my hands. And no, they did not really hurt, for those who wonder. If you have high pain tolerance, I guess. But yeah. Here, yeah. This is gel paint, painting gel as they call it. Not gel polish. Gel polish would be the one that comes in a bottle versus in a jar. And so here we're just giving him some stripes. Gonna make him look as Bumblebee-like as we can. Not really. Cartoony Bumblebee, I guess, right? Oh, criminal. Wiping the excess polish on my fingers. Look at how cute he comes out. Please do not believe that I can do these smiles as easy as it looked, because absolutely not. I struggled. So here I'm just doing little indents for the heart. Someone please comment and tell me what these black lines are called. Like, I don't want to call it... I don't know. I don't know what you would call that, really, to be honest. Is trail or... right? So here we're just making them darker. There was a couple places I fixed it up. I cleaned it up a little bit just for it to be more unison. But again, I did not realize that I put it at the mouth, the black lines at the mouth versus not at his tail. So that's an L, but that's okay. Isn't he just so cute? Adorable! I love it! Some top coat. This is not polished top coat. Really good stuff. I just started using it. That's not a lint, you see. That is a bristle from the brush deformed because sometimes I just go too fast. And yep. We're just gonna get a little brush, take out the excess, and we're moving on. So here is our Pooh portrait. And I drew this Pooh 3 times. I did him one in its full entirety that you will see in a minute. Here we're color blocking. I had to watch a tutorial how to watch Pooh. Don't believe that I can do this free-handed from scratch. So shout out to Ballpit Nails for the tutorial on YouTube, because without her, I wouldn't have been able to do a Pooh like this, at least. Yeah. So I had to redraw him 3 times just because he was coming out way fluffier in the face than the average. So here I'm just drawing his shirt, his heart. Notice how here this was not the one I kept just because the heart was a little too small. And if you notice on the right side of his head profile, his head goes outwards instead of inwards, and that's kind of what makes him really fluffy looking. But either way, I redid him a 3rd time and he came out cute. You'll see at the end. So here, before I realized that the heart was too small and his head was not in proportion, I tried to make it work. I really did. And this is me realizing, not a good idea, right? So, and this pink I used was one of those, the pink in the heart. It was one of those Temu gel paints, and it was not giving. I will say that. But it's really the only like real nice light pink I had with pigment for the most part, right? So I tried to make it work, right? Here I'm trying to fix the heart, we're trying to make it work. But eventually I was like, it's not working. Eventually you just gotta realize, yeah, you see, trying. Alright, here is him outlined, because you don't have to outline him off camera. Again, this was me giving him a good look. You see the two that I'm pushing to the side? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see, third time's a charm, right? Moving on. So here we were supposed to do, it was going to be a natural French pink base, right? With a yellow French tip. And we were going to do like some of those sweetheart hearts, you know, that have like the hug me message on the inside, or the bae message, you know, those kind of things for Valentine's Day. And you're gonna see in a minute how I, again, did not like it, and we switched it up. So at the end, obviously, that I did not record it because my camera was dead, and I had the time. And one thing about me, if I have the time, I'm gonna get it done. Video or no video, to be honest. But I have to get better at that. I have to work on that. I gotta film more. So here's the second coat of that gel monster color that I picture previewed earlier in the video. And get hard polish. What is my pinky doing? How funny. Yeah, so here I really tried to make these little yellow flowers work, but it was just not giving. And so yeah, you see me putting top coat on this and putting top coat to set it aside. But either way, this did come out cute. I just wish I would have made the hearts bigger so they could be more 3D looking. And here we're working on the pinkies. Alright. Here we're doing milky white base for the pinkies again. I've come to realize that, like, when you do more coordinating fingers, like one on one hand, same, things tend to flow a little bit better. I am such an advocate, I guess you would call it, for junk nails. I love doing all 10 fingers different. I live for it. I live for 10 different finger designs. And so sometimes it's just it just looks cuter. So here we're doing some look-alike dripping honey. So here I'm again using that Temu yellow gel paint. Which actually, I mean, it's yellow. Yellow is always hard to master as a product developer, for sure. So, I don't product develop, but I do know yellow is hard to formulate. It's hard to get a nice yellow with good viscosity, good opacity, you know, all the things. So I ended up adding some glitter to these just because I added the chrome to the other fingers, and I was like, this just feels so non-razzle dazzle. So I added some glitter to these, and it actually came out cute, in my opinion, you know. But this is me adding the glitter. I don't have yellow glitter, so I used this like white pearly, which was kind of similar to the white pearl with some gold undertone chrome I used on the other fingers. So it wasn't too bad. I wish I did have yellow glitter or like that sugaring stuff. Ugh, that would have been so nice, but I didn't. I actually ordered some the night after I finished these. One thing about me, I'm still learning to do thin flat layer drawings, and yeah, so if you see some of that bumpy stuff, just know I'm working on it. The night after I finished these, one thing about me, I'm still learning to do thin flat layer drawings, and yeah, so if you see some of that bumpy stuff, just know I'm working on it. So this is that other middle finger I didn't know what to put on, so we're making it full on yellow. Final look. Aren't they so cute? I ended up doing the 3D honey pot with some like dripping honey out of it, out of that jelly color that I actually ended up having. Thank you for watching. Bye!